Today we're tackling the pressing question of diesel versus petrol engine reliability. This topic is relevant to anyone who owns a car or is considering buying one. After all, the engine is the heart of your vehicle, and its reliability can make or break your driving experience. From everyday commutes to long road trips, the engine you choose matters. In the few minutes we'll delve into facts and figures about the reliability of these two engine types. Before we dive into the comparison, it's important to understand what makes diesel and petrol engines different. At the heart of any engine is a simple process. Fuel is burned to create power. Both diesel and petrol engines operate on this principle, but the way they ignite the fuel differs. Petrol engines use spark plugs to ignite a mixture of air and fuel, a process known as spark ignition. Diesel engines, on the other hand, compress the air first, making it hot enough to ignite the fuel when it's injected. This is called compression ignition. The key difference lies in the ignition process. While petrol engines rely on a spark to ignite the fuel, diesel engines use sheer pressure and heat. This distinction in operation leads to differences in efficiency, performance, and, as we will see, reliability. Now that we've understood the basics, let's look at how these differences affect their reliability. First up, let's talk about diesel engines. A marvel of mechanical engineering, diesel engines boast a reputation for reliability that's hard to beat. They're the workhorses of the automotive world, powering everything from compact cars to colossal 18-wheeler trucks. One of the biggest strengths of a diesel engine is its fuel efficiency. Diesel fuel contains more energy per gallon than gasoline, allowing these engines to travel further on a single tank. This means fewer trips to the fuel station and more money in your pocket over the long haul. But that's not all. Diesel engines are renowned for their long lifespan. They're built tough, designed to withstand the rigors of heavy-duty use. With proper maintenance, a diesel engine can easily outlive the vehicle it's housed in. And speaking of maintenance, diesel engines have fewer parts that can fail compared to their petrol counterparts. The absence of spark plugs and distributors means there's less to go wrong, leading to potentially lower maintenance costs. However, it's important to note that while diesel engines may be more reliable in certain aspects, they are not without their drawbacks. They can be more expensive to repair when things do go wrong, and their performance in cold weather can sometimes be less than optimal. With these points in mind, it's clear that diesel engines have their own set of advantages. Now, on to petrol engines. Petrol engines, also known as gasoline engines, have been a staple in the automotive world for over 100 years. And there's a good reason for that. These engines are typically lighter and less complex than their diesel counterparts, making them a more affordable option up front. When it comes to performance, petrol engines usually have higher RPMs, meaning they can reach top speed more quickly. This makes them a popular choice for sports cars and racing vehicles. They also tend to be quieter and smoother, providing a more comfortable driving experience. Although petrol engines may have lower fuel efficiency than diesel engines, they make up for this with generally lower repair costs. This is mainly because petrol engines have fewer parts that can break down or wear out. However, it's crucial to remember that the reliability of an engine can be heavily influenced by how well it's maintained. Regular servicing and timely repairs can greatly enhance the lifespan and performance of a petrol engine. In terms of environmental impact, petrol engines produce less soot and fewer particulates, making them a cleaner option. However, they do emit more carbon dioxide, which contributes to global warming. Petrol engines too, as we can see, come with their unique benefits. So, which is more reliable, a diesel or petrol engine? This is a question that has sparked countless debates among enthusiasts, experts, and everyday drivers alike. Let's recap what we've learned so far. Diesel engines, known for their robust construction, are often praised for their longevity and better fuel economy. They can handle heavy loads and are typically more torque-rich, making them ideal for towing or carrying heavy equipment. On the other hand, petrol engines, with their lighter construction and higher RPMs, offer smoother operation and quicker acceleration. They are generally cheaper to buy and maintain, as well as quieter and cleaner in terms of emissions. However, it's important to remember that reliability isn't solely determined by the type of engine. Factors like proper maintenance, driving habits, and the specific make and model of the vehicle also play significant roles. The choice between diesel and petrol ultimately depends on individual needs and usage patterns. So, what's it going to be for you? As we wrap up this discussion, it's important to remember that engine reliability isn't the only factor to consider when buying a car. It's like a complex puzzle, where each piece plays a significant role. While the engine is the heart of your vehicle, other considerations can't be overlooked. Let's talk about your budget. It's crucial to factor in not only the initial cost of the vehicle, but also the long-term expenses. Diesel engines, for instance, tend to be more fuel efficient but can cost more upfront. Petrol engines, on the other hand, are typically less expensive to buy, but may consume more fuel over time. Next, consider your driving style. Do you often find yourself on long highway commutes, or are you more of a city driver? Diesel engines tend to perform better on long trips, while petrol engines can be more suitable for city driving. Then there's the environmental impact. It's no secret that cars emit pollutants. Diesel engines are known to produce fewer carbon dioxide emissions, but they can emit more nitrogen oxides. Petrol engines, conversely, produce less nitrogen oxide but more carbon dioxide. And remember, no single answer fits all. It's essential to do your due diligence, research thoroughly, and weigh all the factors before making a decision. Regardless of the type of engine you choose, regular maintenance is key to ensuring its reliability. Until next time, drive safe and stay informed.